A real commotion and panic began in the camp of Western countries after the frank statement of the commander of the ground forces of the Ukrainian Army, General Oleksandr Syrskyi. In particular, he said that the Russian army is preparing for a large-scale counteroffensive on the Krasny Liman-Kupyansk line. According to him, the Russian command has begun the transfer of large assault formations to the Kupyansk direction. The Russians are preparing for revanche by capturing all the cities on the northeastern front, General Syrskyi said. Meanwhile, the representative of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Ilya Yevlash, officially recognized that at the moment, the primary goal of the Russian army on the northeastern front is to capture all the dominant heights. At the moment, the Russians are not trying to capture towns and villages in the Kupyansk direction. Their main goal is the strategic heights of this direction. Russian troops are carefully preparing for the future counteroffensive. And capturing strategic heights will allow the Russian army to easily take control of all the cities and villages in the Kupyansk direction. The difficult situation at the front was also recognized by the military department of Ukraine. According to Deputy Defense Minister Anna Maliar, the Ukrainian command and NATO military advisors are developing a plan to counter the Russian army in the Kupyansk direction. At the same time, she acknowledged the fact that even NATO curators are concerned that the Russian command has withdrawn all combat-ready units of the Russian army from Belarus and transferred them to the Kupyansk direction. It is obvious that the Russians are preparing for a full-scale offensive. This is evidenced by the constant artillery shelling of Ukrainian positions, which do not stop even for an hour. Analyzing the current situation in the Kupyansk direction, military experts came to a consensus. According to them, at the moment the Russian army sets itself one goal: to push the armed forces of Ukraine beyond the Oskol River. If the Russians manage to achieve this goal, the ground front line will be significantly reduced. This will allow the Russian command to transfer significant forces to the Zaporizhzhia direction and begin offensive operations on the southeastern front as well. Meanwhile, the so-called American experts from the Institute for the Study of War were also forced to admit the difficult situation of the armed forces of Ukraine against the background of the obvious successes of the Russian army in the Kupyansk direction. According to them, the Ukrainian army has lost important heights along the entire front line. Moreover, American experts also recognized the fact that the Russian army may launch a counteroffensive in the coming weeks. This is evidenced not only by the increased counter-battery attacks by the Russian army, but also by the increase in the number of Russian combat aircraft on the northeastern front, capable of dropping bombs of special power, Fab 250, Fab 500, and the latest Fab 1500 M54. Experts are confident that the future counteroffensive of the Russian army will be significantly different from what the armed forces of Ukraine are doing in the Robotyno area. According to them, soon Russian combat aviation will launch carpet bombing of the positions of the armed forces of Ukraine with the help of the most powerful smart bombs of the Fab family. After that, the Russian infantry will go forward with the support of tanks and attack helicopters. According to experts, all this will allow the Russian army to grind combat-ready units of the armed forces of Ukraine within a few weeks.